Greetings, TheWarOwl greets you. Going to be showing you here once again another 5 versus 5 Counter-Strike Global Defensive match. This one going to be between mousesports and Conquest. I believe this is from the CEVO Season 8 Finals, from the semifinal match. This is a best of 3 series, but I'm just going to be showing one game. So instead of going through and showing all of a best of 3 or all of a best of 5, I figured I'll just show matches that I feel like casting and putting them up here on YouTube. Haven't done this in a while. Now, I wanted to do I thought it'd be fun to do a team that we haven't seen very much from and we don't know very much about, and that's Conquest. This was sort of the first time they've really been in a position to show off, playing here against mousesports, where mousesports is a world-class team. And oh my gosh, trying to enter into bomb site B right now, getting completely shut down by Conquest. And just next left, full rotate by Conquest players. Probably should not keep pushing in here. Seems like he just wanted to try to find some kill for his team, but that's a complete roll there. mousesports shut down right before getting into B. Nice little surfing movement there from Nafly. Fun stuff. All right, second round, Conquest going to be buying up. That's pretty expected. P90 is an expensive buy for a weapon where you're not going to get the 600 kill reward. There's a FAMAS as well. FAMAS would be a good one instead of the P90, but of course that's positional as well as up to the player if he wants to use it. And looks like mousesports is not doing the armor pistol. They're going to be buying pistols for round 2 and round 3. So just enough money that they're able to buy these Deagles and Tech 9s for these rounds without spending too much on nades, without spending money on the armor. A lot of times, the most common thing you'll see is that armor pistol, but this has definitely worked its way into the meta. It's sort of the second way to do that. Players to look out for on Conquest. I don't know very much about them. I'm assuming they're a Canadian team based on the flag. Nafly is definitely a player to look out for. He's a very strong, individually skilled player. And Shazam is a previous Cloud9 player, so he was on that team very briefly and actually has attended a major. So this is a guy with the most experience on the team in that respect. He's actually been to a major event. We see him doing some jump scouting here, making good use of the geometry of bomb site A. Looking like the terrorists do want to push in there. Of course, that has allowed Nico to kind of sneak into bomb site B. And we'll see if he actually gets in there. Yeah, he's going to be sneaking in here. Sees the player, goes for the headshot, not going to happen. And, oh, look at that. That actually prompted the rotate. So the terrorists will be able to kind of sneak in here. Should be able to get a bomb plan if they're smart. No smokes, though. All right. Nafly sneaking around the bank right now. Bomb not getting planted just yet. We see Nico lurking still inside of bomb site B at the same time that this is going on. There's Chris J just trying to get the bomb down. They know this isn't working well, and he gets surrounded on both sides. Bomb does get down. Nico lurk does go down, and there's the defuse from Nafly, who picks up a 3 frag on that one. So, good round from Conquest. That means that mousesports with that bomb plan has a decision to make. Whether to be really aggressive and go for this buy on this one, where you're not going to be able to buy as much as they would like, or just to continue doing their deagles and try to buy up fully on round 4. We'll see what they decide to do. The safer way to do this is just to buy some pistols on this round. And that's what they're going to be doing. Looks like they can afford some armor as well. So they're able to get an armor pistol out of this just because of that bomb plan. A little bit of an extra edge. However, Conquest is able to upgrade. Shazam's got himself an AWP. We have an M4 on the field, Russian DAPS. And it's really not looking good for mousesports at this point. Conquest has a commanding lead. All right, mousesports clearing the connector. We see Conquest is playing it pretty passive, way back into the sights. The only player a little bit out there is Shazam. And he's actually now falling back into the site. I think they know that these players are going at the bathroom. This is kind of a scary position to sit, because you can get killed really easily by these players moving in from the bathrooms, from the left there. If they just hug that little wall, which is where they normally will go. So a lot of times players won't play there. They'll play a little bit back and do jumps just to see if they're pushing. But what Shazam's doing right now is he's looking for that boost player up on top of the fountain. You can actually get there solo, but if he catches a player jumping up, it's a scary position. All right, now he wants to fall back. Doesn't want to keep chilling out there. Terrorists getting ready to push into this bomb site. And they got a few smokes they're going to be using. 2 smokes. They're going to have to be perfect. Let's watch where these things go, because this is going to be interesting. Where do these 2 smokes go? Okay, so they're blocking off that side of the site, which is really nice. Shazam's still caught out there. He can't even escape because of the flames. And yeah, that's exactly what we're talking about. Oh, he's able to pick up 1 player, but he will go down. Just poor positioning. And there's the bomb plant from Dennis. CT's moving in to try and retake. It's definitely a possible retake, but it's tough because they got those smokes down. Really nice positioning. Dennis very low. There's the P90 spray down. Just Stanislaw left. Or Stanislaw, sorry. I'm not familiar with this player. And Nico with some crazy opping. Nico, apparently the player who can do it all. Now, Chris J is definitely the op player, so we should see him throw that over to him. But Nico is a rifle player. But really nice is he able to pick up that op off of Shazam's corpse, since it was dead way out there, and pick up 2 frags with it at the end of the round. mousesports stole that. That was definitely a Conquest round. Stanislav, because of the kills he got, has a little bit of extra money. Purchases up the scout. However, this definitely looks like an easy round for mousesports. Dennis Molotoving forward at the connector. They're being really careful right now. They want to get intel. A lot of times in these rounds, pistol players will push somewhere. It's reached the point where that's not going to happen. So now they know they're just going to be these little nooks and crannies in the corners, trying to catch them off guard at close range. Because that's really all of the hope you have in a map like this with the pistols. And here's Chris J at long, looking for the player. Some pre-shots going down. Perfect flash. Player inside of bathrooms here. Both of them on this side. Terra's still getting ready to push. They've left Nico to play Lurk. Nico is playing the Hiko spots. They got a similar name. All right, they finally move forward here inside of the bathrooms. Dennis just kind of mows down the rest of them there. And going after the scout player who was rotated. Just Daps left. 1 versus 4. He stayed at B just in case they were pulling a Frodo strat. And the rest of the players try to charge the gate. Whoa! Whoa, whoa! Whoa! Okay, apparently we have in-game sounds. That was actually Nafly. I didn't know that was a thing. I wish I listened to what he was saying. I thought the caster had come over for just a second there. All right, that caught me off guard. All right, 2-2 all tied up. Conquest and mousesports. Looking like it's going to be a good match here on Overpass. And another round where Conquest has to save. mousesports winning 2 in a row. This is looking bleak for them. Every time you get a save twice on CT side, you know you done goofed somewhere in your economy. It's strange because Conquest started this off so strong economically. They killed him on round 1, all 5 players without losing a player. All right, they're just going to be charging at outside B here. Chris J leading the way, going for the entries with the op, and then we see it will be Nex who is going for the frags. Nex watching the back right now as Nico starts to enter and trying to get an alternate position so his teammates can help out. Oh, Shazam moves in and double deegs his way. This looks like a round where Conquest may actually have a chance. Terras have position inside of B right now. We have 1 Lurk player trying to sneak up behind them. Chris J and Next in the site. Not going to be able to get that bomb planted. Well, there's Next throwing a nade and taking out Daps. And just Shazam left. Gets another deeg. That's 3 deegs so far. Going for the deagle ace, which would be lovely, but that's not going to happen. Dennis takes him down. Dennis top fragging so far. Gabi sitting on 0 frags for the round. 0 frags for the entire match so far. Gabi, of course, the strat caller from mousesports. He's the leader. He's whipping him into shape. A lot of times the leader position doesn't really get a lot of frags, but you always got to bring it. One player I would always look at as an example of that is Happy. Player who can lead effectively. Very loose style, and at the same time is able to pick up the frags. Gabi is actually a really good B player on Overpass, though. So we'll see what happens when the tables flip here. Oh, what's this little boost going on? Hold on. Shazam getting boosted up. This is nice. Look at this. Oh, they smoked it and then jumped up on top of the smoke just in case they tried to push there. That is really clever. I could see it be very useful if you know the terrorists keep pushing that position. Otherwise, you sort of waste a smoke. A little bit out of position, but Conquest is falling back. Notice Conquest is just watching the bomb sites. They went for those little early peaks and then fell all the way back. They're playing it really passive. There's another boost. Nico checking up top. We'll see what he sees. Damp's not going to peek out there. May actually try to coax him from lower B. No, they have nobody at lower B. 2 CTs sitting at lower B. This is actually, it was inched him forward. Oh, Daps just peeks out and takes him down. Wow, the game sense to know it was there. Excellent shot. Peeked it at just the right time. This is a scary B holdoff. It's very difficult to deal with those 2 players at lower. 1 player at heaven like that. And we see Dabs should probably start rotating back to A. We'll see when they get intel of this. Shazam has fallen back into the site. Good positioning from him here. Smoke down to delay it just as much as possible. Gabi gets the entry. Terrace moving in. This is going to even it up. Now, and Next gets the entries as well. Wow, mousesports now 3 versus 2. This is going to be a difficult retake. We'll see if they go for it. I couldn't see him either, Natfly.
I wasn't. I was bank.
Yes, you were. Oh, Conquest a little bit upset about that. Audibly upset. Now it's just Stanislaw left. Won't get taken down by Chris J. Now, that was a doable retake. Normally in the position like that, you got to decide. We're either going in or we're chilling. We're going to fall back. We're going to hide. We're going to try to save these weapons for the next round. That was kind of the in-between, and you never want to be in-between in a situation like that. This is nice. So we get to listen to some comms over here on Conquest when they go down. I assume that they're speaking in-game so that they do not mess up the player who's trying to make stuff happen in-game. You know, when players are trying to clutch, you don't want to talk over them or annoy them or anything like that. But just listening to the comms, Conquest sounds kind of nervous, kind of out of it. We heard a little bit of whining going on there. That's definitely not a good sign. If you listen to a lot of the real top teams in the game and listen to their comms, they're usually pretty chill. And they don't have to say as much. Very professional in their calls. And something I like to listen. Even though, I mean, you can tell, I can't understand the languages that they're speaking, obviously, but you can tell they're just very direct. Yes, I listen to other languages speak. I don't understand what they're saying. Alright, looks like it should be another easy round here for mousesports. Shazam engaging the entire team here. Falling back and trying to bait him down. There should not follow him at this point. Nico's going for the kill, though. Door is closed, so he may think that Shazam is still in there. Well, they're going to leave one player probably to watch this and then push into the site. We'll see if a player turns around pretty soon. Shazam rotating back over to help to protect against the A-take. Nice kill there by Stanislaw. And now it's just Shazam left. He made it here in time. 18 seconds left. They have to plant that thing, and Shazam somehow takes a double kill there. That was really nice, and a good rotate from him. And he grabs the op as well. That is a round that mousesports should not have lost. All came down to that great pistol play there by Shazam. Really exciting. I completely discounted that. Now, one thing you notice is he planted on kind of the wrong side of the box. A lot of times he'll plant on the side so you can watch it from the bathrooms, but they didn't know where he was. The last they knew about his position was inside of connector. So it was a smart move to move all the way around the side, and that's probably why they decided to plant the bomb on that side of the box, where he was able to move in there and take him down. So yeah, I think it all came down to that positional awareness about where that player was, and did he even have time to rotate. This is a very rotate-heavy map. When the terrorists are pushing into B, for example, what it looks like they're trying to do, CTs a lot of times are already in the connector moving in on them. I guess that's why they left Chris J here. This is not really an ideal opping position, is it? Well, he's going for it, though. Solo. Okay, we now have a lurk op. Chris J. He was entry opping before, now he's lurk opping. Interesting use of their players here from mousesports. We saw Nico lurking before, now he's going to enter. Nice spray control. Didn't want to interrupt the beautiful pitter-patter of spray pattern. Didn't hit him, though. I was surprised he actually didn't hit him, because it looked like it was perfect. Molotov right onto the site. Terra's going to fall back from that. They were just faking it. Conquest hasn't really rotated at all, though. All they've done is kind of move their players around a little bit over here at A. Shazam gets back into position just in time for Chris J to take him out headlong. That is going to be the opening that they need. Shazam dropping his post there. Nico running through the flames, trying to catch these players off guard, but now fly in position. Here comes Daps from the bank. Terrace on the site. They will get that bomb planted. Notice they're planting on that side of the bomb now. Chris J tries to flank, sneak through there. 2 versus 3 hold off. Now it's just Dennis. Has to be a hero. It's not going to happen. Daps with a 2 frag and Rush with a 2 frag. Good retake from Conquest. I would say A site is a little bit easier to retake than B. All right, look at that. Conquest now at 3-4 against, actually 4-4, all tied up against mousesports. It doesn't seem like that, though, probably because mousesports did have that streak of 4 wins in a row. But after a nice eco win by Conquest, they're back in this thing, and really nice hold off there, nice retake. So that says something. When a player drops his guard a little bit and gets picked, and the rest of them are able to pick it up. And that's something you actually do see from a lot of the top teams. If you have a player play a little bit aggressively or a little bit risky and gets taken out, and the rest of the guys can pick up the slack. Now God B's gonna enter here. Nafly chillin'. See if he catches him off guard, and yes he does. God B goes down. There he goes. 2 players now for Nafly as he falls back. That was an excellent opening for this round. Conquest probably gonna take the lead here. And Shazam's right on his back, right over his shoulder, takes out next. Nico and Dennis, 2 versus 5. They want to think about saving now. Now these rounds, it's kind of crazy because it's like, well, we don't really have a chance, do we? But they can totally just go for frags and see if they can even it up. And if they even it up, they have a chance to win it. They have plenty of time. 50 seconds left. Nico gonna try to enter. Ooh, takes a pre-nade to the face. They were completely ready for this. Now down to 9 health. Where's the final nade to end it? There it is, just missed. I guess they tried to get him as he was running back. Oh man, this is looking rough. And yeah, looking like, I think they're gonna save now. 30 seconds left, they gotta run back. We'll see if Conquest decides to hunt them. Let's check out our economy here and see if it makes sense. Oh yes, it 100% makes sense for them to hunt them, because if they do, full save next round for mousesports. And Conquest has a little bit of money in the bank. Well, Stanislaw goes down. That's only 1 player dead though in this round for them. It's definitely worth it for them to hunt. But they're gonna decide to save. They're gonna play it safe. So, oh, look at this little boost. That's beautiful. By the way, Portal 2 music happening back over here. A little rave party. What? I actually have not seen that little rabbit before. I've just never looked at it. Alright, Conquest now in the lead now, 5-4 against mousesports. Mousesports dropping the ball considerably. Mousesports definitely 100% the favored team in this matchup. You can consider, if you think of North American Counter-Strike as its own separate thing, Conquest is kind of a tier 2 team in North America. Whereas you have the top teams in North America. Let's add Luminosity into there. We'll pretend Luminosity is North America. You got Luminosity, you got Cloud9, you got CLG, and you got Team Liquid, sort of the top teams. Alright, that flash, apparently you can see that flash coming a mile away. It's real easy to avoid. Oh, players going into lower B right now. Stanislaw in a good position to see it. 2 players push into water. This is an aggressive idea. I like it, but they are able to get into the lower B, so maybe they had some kind of an intel of that. Good entry there from Nico as well.
I was waiting on that flash, and they just framed me over.
Yeah, man, they just totally wrecked you. All right, 2 versus 3. Shazam preventing him from taking the site, though. 50 seconds left, plenty of time to do whatever they want. Dab's gonna be making his way down the stairs.
It worked if you guys just flashed. Like, they're both there. They would have just been full blind. I would have just mowed him down. Hey,
quit whining, Nafly. All right, Shazam. Still holding off this side. Quit whining! We can all hear it. This is interesting. Made really good use of their time. Was he trying to bait out a rotate? Oh, it worked. Shazam's not watching it anymore. It's so hard to hold those angles for such an extended period of time. Turns away for a second, little bit of impatience, allows the T's to get in there and plant. Oh, that is a disaster. I really thought that Conquest had a chance of holding this off. Now it's a 1 versus 3. They could even sneak a guy around the back because they know he's probably inside of heaven. He's going to go down lower. Well, he'll just save. So there's a win now for mousesports. Going to tie it up 5-5. Interesting positioning going on over here.
But like,
let's just listen.
I think long controls is gonna work. So
it was just a bad time to do it. We knew they were gonna. We knew 3 of them were gonna have pistols.
That's what I said. I said like we gave them the up close battles. We gave them the chance from the round by doing that. I don't know, but if you just did the flash, we would. No, I know. I'm sorry. I mean, you should have told me. I know. I just forgot. Like, we would have said like flash. Right together. You just flash instantly. I just flashed. Yeah, I just forgot. We haven't done it in so long.
Okay, I had no idea that it recorded those, so that's pretty cool. The flash that ruined the round. All right. 5-5 all tied up. This is definitely a big opportunity for Conquest to make a name for themselves inside of the North American scene. And they have a lot of raw talent on their team. Just good players. I mean, you can see them going toe-to-toe with the mousesports players here. Oh, are they just going to push through this? Yes, they are. It's a rush. And here's Rush to hold off the rush. Taking 2 of them down, pulls out the pistol, trying to flush his way in there. Wow. Just Nex left. What a disaster. Nex is still going strong, though. Takes down 2 players. He is not going to get this bomb plant. Don't tell me this is going to happen. And... oh, Shazam could peek him out lower. Well, 1 versus 2 now.
Just know him, like, walked up on the site like that. It's insane he pre-fires that.
Yeah, and Nex is insane. He's actually a really great player. I would say he's underrated. Oh, Shazam creeping up on him here. Nafly just walking through the fire a little bit. What the heck just happened? Did he just try to extinguish it with the smoke and fail and burn himself? We were overwatching the action, and I was watching over on the left and saw his health bar going down. A little bit embarrassing, but good thing Shazam is able to get that pistol shot. One thing I've noticed from Shazam, in just this game, because I honestly haven't seen him play that much, really great with pistols. Good control of that. I think it was a 5.7 he was using. Or either that or he picked one up. Because it seemed like it was a P250, but now he has a 5.7. I think he was just using the 5.7. Alright, well, mousesports is a little bit low on the money right now. Chris J going to be scouting. But again, Chris J is a legendary scout player. He's going to go up against Shazam with an op. Honestly, Chris J with a scout is no joke. Do not discount him. This is a lot of crazy stuff. And Gob B just using the pistol. But again, he is probably the right player to be using the pistol right now. All right, here comes Chris J. Gotta check his left side here. Do some jump scouting here would be perfect. Shazam watching the angle, though. Oh, he could have gotten that if he had shot. Shazam is not going to re-peek that. Now watching the bathroom position. Oh, he's going back for it. He's going back for more. In a position so that he can't jump scout him. Oh, that's a very good Molotov. Going to force him back in the bank. And then smoke him out. Really nice. We'll see if Shazam decides to push through it. It's not going to happen. mousesports now has control of the site. This looks like a good round for them to get back into it. Shazam still going strong from inside of the bank, though. And now puts it into a 3 versus 3 for the retake. Bomb planted on their side. So they just have to watch it from the bathroom. This is a really nice... this is the plant position I was talking about before. CT's push forward, though, and are able to mow them down. And Conquest retakes it and is going to take the lead here. 7-5, that's commanding. mousesports will have to save on this round. It's looking really bleak for mousesports. Overpass is a map that sometimes goes a little bit terrorist-sided. So you want... mousesports probably wants to get about 7 points minimum on T side here. Well, there is possible for them to do. There's 3 rounds left. This is just like just a throwaway round right now. Notice a lot of defuse wins by Conquest. That means Conquest has been really strong with their retakes. Not necessarily with just holding off the initial push. mousesports has been really strong with throwing proper smokes and getting in there. But Conquest has been really explosive with their retakes. Very well coordinated in that. Fly takes the pick and then falls back. It's very smart. Not going to overextend himself. Well, he turned his back. And Dennis is able to take him down. Trying to grab that weapon. This is a gauntlet run to grab that M4, but Dennis is going for it. He's really close to Shazam again in that position. And now, bomb is down, and Dennis puts himself in a 1v2 situation. No armor. 100 health. Not a lot left. Well, he's got a Molotov and a nade. I guess to even up the damage a little bit. But again, if he gets shot, he's going to get a case of the shaky shakes. So he has to land the first shot, otherwise he's done. He pretty much has to catch them off guard. He's going to lurk this thing. Bomb is down. Okay, and he gets taken down immediately by Daps. Nafly is not a happy man. 8-5 now for Conquest. We see Nex is leading the way in the score right now. Nico, 9 and 10. Nico's a player I like to hype a lot because I think he's a really strong player. And newest addition. I think he could go. I think he could go places. All right, we see a little boost happening here. They're doing this little trick again. This only works once. If you get picked with this, you know it's there, and you're not going to fall for it again. They haven't been able to use it yet because mousesports does not peek out there. They play it really safe here for the first little bit of it. 1 minute and 20 seconds now. They've really done nothing. They've just gotten a little bit in position. They have Nex playing the lurk here at B. Nico inside of the water. 2 players over at B is actually pretty heavy. And notice they're sending like 1 player, usually at long, alone. Kind of scary positioning. I think Shazam saw him by jumping up and looking over that smoke. Scary position for Gabi right there. Got to bunny hop his way out of there. And now mousesports is moving back to take bomb site B. Gabi showed himself a little bit. And they're doing this double stack at lower B right here. I haven't seen them... Well, actually, every time I think they've really held this off really well from this position. The times they were inside of the water, it was easy for mousesports to just kind of creep through lower B. So we'll see what happens this time when the take finally happens. Is that player inside of the... Yes, that is Daps. And again, Conquest is playing 3 players at B, and 1 who can rotate to A very quickly. It's a good, standard, strong hold-off. Well, that flash was perfect. Stanislaw able to mow them down there at lower B. Now Dennis not able to enter, and it's just Gabi, who is inside of A and completely alone. 7 seconds left, and he should just try to live so that he doesn't lose all his money when he goes down. Shazam watching for the lurk, though. Alright, so that, again, mousesports is completely shut down at bomb site B. That seems to be the trend here. When Conquest did put those 2 players at lower B, they are able to hold it off. So they're probably going to keep doing that setup. mousesports might want to rethink how they push in there, or even how they, if they even want to take B at all. They've been getting the bomb plant pretty successfully at bomb site A. Last round. And we got 2 Deagles. Dennis with the AK-47. We'll see what they're able to do with this. Shazam pushed out really close. Conquest should know that mousesports is behind economically here, and they won't be able to buy everything that they need. But last round of the half, Conquest is definitely going to end the half ahead. Alright, they left 1 player to play Lurk at B. It's going to be Nico. The rest of them creeping up at long A right now. They know they have to deal with that Aunt player. Come on, Dennis. Third time's a charm. You got this. And... oh, he got it. Nice. See what Shazam sees here, jumping up and down, if he actually catches a glimpse of the player. And there he is. Knows what's going on now. I think that Dennis did see him. So he's going to wait a little bit, not peek it. Doesn't know that Dennis is to the left there. He thinks he hasn't crossed that threshold yet. So we'll wait until these smokes come down. 2 smokes. They're probably going to throw the same ones they threw before. So that's blocking off the left side at the train, and then, or the truck, and then 1 right here. Where's the second smoke? They're not throwing it. They're just going in. Chris J has that second smoke. There it is. A little bit late, though, and just to block off the bank, I guess. Oh, Dennis charges forward and takes out Shazam. Bomb should get planted here pretty soon. It is on next. Oh, they're moving in hot. Really fast retake. This is what's been happening this entire half. Fast retake. The players at B take it. Stanislaw and Rush really owned this this map. They played really well holding off B, and they retook really well. So we're going to end the half at 10-5 now in favor of Conquest. And that's really a surprising outcome. All right, we shall resume when the players are ready. So I was thinking about that smoke throw from mousesports. The problem they were dealing with here was the retake, the really explosive retake from Conquest. Their previous smoke blocked off this entire position, allowing them to plant the bomb here and watch it from these positions. Now, it didn't work as well because it allowed the CTs to take position here. So I think the reasoning on their second smoke of being here and then here was to leave this lane open so they could watch for these players trying to move in from this side and sort of hold that lane. It didn't work out, but I think it was a really smart mid-game reasoning from mousesports. All right, here's the first round, the pistol. Chris J's got to fall. He's just dead. I was going to say has to fall back. Well, the Lurk player's dead. That's going to keep these players here long enough for Conquest to get into the bomb site and plant it. And look, it even baited him out a little bit. Yeah, it's going to be a hard retake here for these players. Next, Nico and Dennis. Strong fraggers, though. This is possible. They've already taken position at bank, though. Dennis jumping through. Has the alternate angle there on Shazam. They're going to focus on Shazam first here. Don't have a lot of time left. Dennis going to play the forward position. Someone's got to get on that bomb, though. Yeah, nobody's that long. It's just next left. And 1 by 1, they all go down to Rush. That is an ace for Rush. Superb work. All right. Conquest looking like they're just going to end this completely here. taking the pistol round. They're already ahead on the T side. Looks really rough for mousesports. Oh, they're kind of... This is a weird buy. They're not going full armor pistol on this, but 2 of their players have armor. All right, and looking like it's going to be a B take here. They're not even delaying it very much, just moving out lower B. Good position. We'll see if Nico can get any of these 1-deeks. Nope. Easy peasy, lemon squeezy. Conquest just rolls on through. They came. They saw. They conquest. That was really stupid, and I apologize. All right, mousesports players, Chris J and Gob B, gonna try to find a hole in the wall to chill, eat some cheese, and wait for the next round. Oh, yeah, that was a quick round. What are you gonna do now, mousesports? They spent a lot of money on that, and I was really worried about that. So, no armor pistol, which means next round they're gonna be buying, I guess, like a P250. I don't even know if they can afford the deagles to be able to buy up on 4th round of the second half. Conquest is going to be very far ahead either way. We'll see. Conquest is probably not going to upgrade. Nafly should probably hold on to that MAC-10, and yeah, he's going to. They just bought up their nades again. They'll be upgrading on the next round. And yeah, we see a few P250s. Gob B is able to get a deagle. Yeah, it's pretty bad when you see the players have to buy those P250s. At just 300, it's a really cheap weapon. Oh, they're just gonna roll right on in again, I guess. Here's Shazam with the entry. Rush helped him out from behind. They power in and trade into the site. Oh, even it up into a 2 versus 2. It's just Gob B with the deagle left. And he does go down. I think they lost a few players they probably shouldn't have there. Definitely not playing it safe. Sort of the standard thing to do on those anti-ecos is to chill, move around the map, figure out, gather intel, recon, and then proceed very carefully, checking all your corners. Sort of play it Na'Vi style. That's why Na'Vi is the best team on Overpass. Conquest just charged right in, and you know what? It worked. All right, Chris J gonna be playing along with the op. Wow, aggressive peek with his knife out. I know, they couldn't get there at that point. They know the timings. And, well, they're just going to be rolling right on in, strolling into the bomb site. Well, I guess not. As they get mowed down. Nico, that spray control left much to be desired. Well, mousesports, all of a sudden, wins their first round there. Conquest is going to have to think of a different strategy than Rush B. We'll see what they do this time. See if they just kind of chill a little bit, play a little bit safer, go into a standard formation. I'm actually really curious to see what they do in a situation where it's like, well, that didn't work, now that they have guns. Please don't do it again. Now, that is a really good place to pre-shoot. We've seen a few crazy kills happen as a result of that position. And the delay goes down. 3 players chilling inside of the water. Nico gonna throw a few rounds into the monster's mouth. Or I guess out of the monster's mouth. Conquest definitely seems like they want to take bomb site B. They have nobody over at A side. Stanislaw clearing the connector here. This is good. This allows him to get into water. Nafly with an entry nade. And look at that. They have bomb site B. This is going to be a difficult retake. Dare I say impossible? Yeah, mousesports has decided to save. So Conquest that time just did a delayed bead take. That's pretty much it. They didn't even have anybody lurking. Stanislaw goes for a few extra frags, tries to even up the economy. Gathers intel on the movements of these players, and it looks like Conquest is going out for the hunt. No, they're gonna chill inside of their spawn. They've come full circle, and they've gone home. Mission accomplished. Well, they left Daps with the bomb at least. You know, if mousesports waited and then tried to push it the last second, they actually may have been able to retake it. Like, if you notice, based on Conquest's positioning, mousesports, if they played a little bit more loose and a little bit more aggressive and tried to get some intel about what's going on, could easily counter Conquest, because they're stacking. They're putting all their eggs in one basket. We saw the T players, this is their positioning for the entire first 30 seconds. If CTs were like, all right, there's nothing here. Okay, we'll move into the connector. And maybe get ready for that B take and be prepared for it. They could shut it down. Well, they don't have many rounds to do that, though. Conquest now at 14. And they're switching it up this time. Leaving one player lurk at B. Bunch of players charging through the connector. Oh, it looks like they're just going to push right back out there again. Well, they got the bomb a little bit further back. Yeah, they're going into B again. Nico and Dennis really have to hold this off. Notice Gabi is not playing B. He did at the major. Which is why I was looking forward to that. Because he actually did pretty well. Actually, it was before the major. It was another tournament. Oh, it was a completely different major than the last one, yeah. Alright, next with his USP holding off the forces here. They actually had to fall back, not continue to push. Moving back to bomb site A. We'll see if mousesports catches on to this. They do kill Daps.
Oh,
but Nafly,
dude, I had it. I don't know why they didn't. Why didn't
Stanislaw will get this bomb planted.
Far back. What the hell?
No, I killed the long guy. I killed the long guy.
I know, but I was T-spawn. No, God, you don't understand. I was at the barrel, like, far back.
Alright, it's fine.
Even when they're winning. Alright, Nafly, gotta hold it off. 1v3. Takes down the first one, and that's all he's gonna get. A nice try. Mousesports with the retake on bomb site A. Seen a lot of retakes on A. So it seemed like that was a desperation play from Conquest when they were not able to fully take bomb site B to pull those players out and go take A. And it did work because there was a full rotate from mousesports. They just weren't able to hold off that retake. All right, 14-7. Mousesports has a uphill battle to come back into this thing. They need to prevent Conquest from taking a single point here. They have to win out. Do not want to push this thing into an overtime. They're creeping inside of the connector right now. Notice Mousesports does not play the connector. Chris J gonna watch the entrance there. They're doing the same thing they did last time, so they're trying the same strat. They take B with this strat. So we're getting ready for that. Another re-smoke going down at lower B, but they're just gonna push in at short. Lots of Molotovs here for Mousesports. They can prevent the entry with those Molotovs when they get wind of it. Oh, another smoke going down. 57 seconds left. They've started to creep a player back here. No, he's just peeking out to make sure nobody is flanking. And yeah, they're going to push. 43 seconds left. Conquest doing their best Navi impression here, which is what you should do on this map. And smokes, the flashes have been thrown. The terrace moving into the site. Mousesports has fallen back and allowed them to have lower B. Conquest players are now inside of the site. They're all over the place. Bunch of players in water to deal with, though. They're going to be setting it on fire. And there it is. They are able to take the site. Just Chris J left. 1 versus 4. Looking like Conquest is about to get their victory here over Mousesports. A Tier 2 world team. As a Tier 3 world team, Conquest has to feel good about that. I don't even know if they're Tier 3. I don't know the tier system. I think that's completely just left up in the air. I don't think there's a concrete, this is a Tier 3. All right, Chris J, buddy. Hold on to that op, because you're going to need it next round. He's really going to have to own with this thing. Shazam moving in on him, though. Shazam wants this op. Oh, no! Shazam takes him down. Boom, headshot, and there it is. Oh, man. Mousesports in some serious trouble here. I honestly just picked a match at random from this series. I knew that Mousesports won a number of them, and I knew that Conquest won a number of them, so I didn't know who was going to win, because I didn't watch this live. So I am pleasantly excited to see this is the one where Conquest wins. As it's clear, this is not Mousesports. It's not gonna happen. They got armor, they got pistols. Nex has a Mag 7. Conquest has dominated this map. Actually, really impressive. Even given the team communication issues that were so apparent. Whoa, Chris J, buddy. There's the double deagle in the face. That's 3, preventing the entry into the bomb site. Have the table turned so quickly. Look at all those weapons there. Shazam holding that angle. Do not peek it too much there, buddy. Chris J. There's an op on the ground. No, there's not. Going after Shazam. Dennis takes him from behind. It's just Dabs left. 1 versus 5. Wow. All they have to do.
So we just gotta trade that and we win.
Yeah, he hit nice shot.
Seal the deal here.
I'm not blaming anyone. I'm just saying if we trade that, we win.
Yeah.
I'm not saying like, oh, you should have traded that.
Yeah,
I'm just saying like, if we traded that.
Uh-huh.
Do they know that's recorded?
Dude, that round he was saving, I literally threw my mouse and 180'd him. Just accidentally.
All right, and mousesports takes that one surprisingly. Really nice show from them. Maybe this is one that they win. They push back and push this thing into an overtime. This is crazy. Well, it's going to be tough. 6 rounds in a row. Actually, 7, sorry. Yeah, and look, the economy advantage now goes to mousesports. Look at the half, though. It's been back and forth. Literally back and forth. It all came down to that really nice CT side play by Conquest with retaking bomb site A. That was their strength in this. What a terrible smoke. That all came down to a crappy smoke. All right, Terrace will be entering into B once again. It has been working out for them pretty well. Here's Nico in the water. This might be it. Match point, ladies and gentlemen. Conquest getting the bomb down. 3 versus 4 for the retake. And Nico goes down. It's just Chris J. He's got to go for it. Take out 4 players by himself. This is the moment that defines a player. This is the first shot. Bunch to deal with. Rush takes the pick, and that is going to be the end of this match. Thank you folks very much for watching. I am TheWarOwl, and I still have no closer.
If they came with me, dude, I had it.
I don't know why they didn't. Why didn't Dabs go out? You gotta go out, dude.
You gotta go out,
far
dude.
back. What the hell?
No,
I was so far back.
I killed the long guy.
I know, but I was T-spawn. No, God, you don't understand.